Hello, everyone. I'm Known Fact, and this is Retro Showcase. Sorry about the late start and the late start up out of the opening screen here today. Yesterday was a complete clusterfuck. So I did a name change to my channel. Like, I got rid of like some extra fluff around my actual main channel name, and it took like 2 weeks to change. And because it changed that name, OBS technically wasn't logged into it, so I had to log out and log back in. What YouTube and OBS do not tell you is if you do that, you can't stream for 24 hours after you've done that. So I messed with that for several hours yesterday before realizing I'd just have to wait. And then, of course, because I messed with it so long, I couldn't even start today's show until just now. So it's been a big clusterfuck. So never change your YouTube name if you want to keep streaming regularly. It's a big hindrance. Anyway, today we're going to be working through the games of 1989 on the NES. And there's a lot. There's a lot of games this year. So just looking at my spreadsheet here, I go from 153 to 249. It's almost 100 games. Now, obviously, this is going to take a couple different sessions. We got some interesting stuff on today's episode. We have Bomberman. We have some of the Tecmo sports games. Gaius. We have an Ultima game. And then we got some shit. We got Ninja Gaiden. And then we got some shit like Friday the 13th and some licensed games. Fist of the North Star. And, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is game number, 20? It might be what we finish on today. I don't know if it's going to be a 20 or 30 game day. You never know until you do it, right? But suffice it to say, it's going to be a couple sessions for us to get through all this. So without further ado, I'm going to get this loaded up. Now, I tested Bomberman, and unfortunately, it's one of those games where the English ROM just doesn't work. Thankfully, the Japanese ROM is exactly the same. It's even in English, so we'll be able to see this. Oh, and I have to adjust something, don't I? Nope, there, it goes in. Okay. Alright, Bomberman, Hudson Soft. Now, what was interesting about this game was that we had a game that was essentially by Hudson Soft a couple months earlier that is basically the prototype for this. Or maybe it was like a competing idea for this game. It was called, I can't remember what the English name was, but the Japanese name was literally Bomber King, and it was the same character. Okay, I gotta get this guy trapped. There we go. Now, I am not good at Bomberman. In fact, I've never really played much of, like, an original Bomberman game. The closest I got was, like, the N64 games, which were very, very different. There we go. Nope, I'm no good at this. I have to corner him better. Wow. Can one man be this bad at a video game? There's one. I guess I need to wait until they're at the end of their lane. But they don't move exactly in a pattern I would have expected. There we go. That one's done. And then we got some behind blocks here. I keep running away like it's a huge explosion. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. There we go. Now I got him cornered. He's done. He's done! Toast! So, yeah, I am probably going to be a bit off my game today because I'm so annoyed with the YouTube situation, among other things. But we're gonna... I can't say there's a lot of amazing games on today's show. There's this, and there's Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden's gonna be the best one today, most likely. Most likely. We might get a surprise. Now what? After you beat the level, then what? Is there something to look for? place to go. A staircase. Maybe there's a hidden staircase behind a block. I always thought you just moved on when you got all the enemies. But perhaps not. First Bomberman is quite simple. Was Bomberman in the arcades? That's something I never thought about that. Is Bomberman an arcade game like the original? I want to at least beat this level, so let's see if we... Only one bomb at a time. I'm actually quite confused at what I'm supposed to be doing now that all the enemies are gone. Do I wait for the time to run out? No, that's gonna be like a bad thing if the time runs out, isn't it? That's a punishment for time running out. Well, first things first, make me feel like an idiot, because apparently I don't know how to play Bomberman. Alright, what do we got next? Let's get over here. We have... Oh, well, now to make myself feel like a fucking genius, we got Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. Time to recover my ego. There's so many games with super in the name. ABC and 1, 2, 3. No, we're just 1, 2, 3. We don't got time for that other shit. Children's Television Workshop. Ernie's Magic Shapes. Astro Grover. Oh, we have 2 games. How to play. Uh-huh. Okay, we're playing... Okay. Match the shape and color. Got it. You got it, Ernie. You got it. Wow, this is... Huh. I get... Why is the menu like that? Oh my god! I did it! What does this have to do with 1, 2, 3? I thought there was gonna be a math game. It's my geometry knowledge. Y'all can't compare. How long does this go? We should check out Astro Grover, because this ain't it, man. This is like the equivalent of like a classroom activity, not even like an actual game. Alright. Alright, Astro Grover. Beam that number. Five. Oh. I see. I have to catch that many of the satellite. Okay. There we go, that's it. Okay, we get it, Sesame Street. What do you know about Star Soldier, though? Another Hudson Soft game. Man, they are releasing so much stuff around the same time. Star Soldier. There's a million games that start with Star. Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Soldier. All right, a bit of a busy title screen. Oh, okay. It's just one of these. All right. Well, maybe there's more to it. We'll see. It's Hudson Soft. They don't usually pleasantly surprise you. They're not bad, but they're just like the most mediocre company. I think that's it. They're the most mid of all the NES companies in this era. They release so many games. None of them are so terrible you remember. None of them are so good that you would remember. Like even Bomberman, we just played, like, that's like, you know, a key character for them, and like, boy, that was just, you know, whatever. You gotta have some visual excitement here, man. You can't just put a vertical shooter and say go. There's gotta be something to it, right? Some flavoring to it. This shit is unsalted. Just like the title, you know what? The environments are like the title screen. They're like, they overlap you in a weird layering way that I don't really know is like, maybe that's what they thought their gimmick was, that you go under everything. I don't know if that's it though. I don't know if that's enough. Like, the more of these I played, the more the good ones actually really stand out compared to the rest. Because this is just, you know, it's the flavor of the year, you know? Certain game genres you can just feel. Like, in the earliest eras, it was the sports games, right? Or the arcade, or like the old arcade ports, like several-year-old arcade ports. And it seems like late 88 and 89, there's so many shooters that are just... eh. But I think in this year, that's going to get overtaken by the movie license games. I think we're going to see a lot more of those. Is that supposed to be the sound of hitting? Brain escaped. And then the course reverses? Wait, you're telling me you have to beat the boss within a certain amount of time where you just have to replay the stage? Is that what they're saying? Hold on. The enemies are different. No, I mean the stage looks like it could be the same. Oh, there's another one of those faces. We saw these in another game too. Was that also Hudson Soft? I can't tell if I'm being forced to replay the level or if they just look the same. They said stage 1 again. So I think it was a repeat. Yeah, that's not very good. How about Tecmo Baseball? Tecmo Football, I remember. I don't remember Tecmo Baseball. Baseball. DH rule. Sure. Wow, there's no music or anything. Who fucking cares? We'll go Cincinnati, why not? Alright. We've seen some decent looking baseball games. This is below those. Let's see how it plays. There's some actual... Okay, there's a little bit of personality to the music here. There's actually quite a bit of music, it's just strangely not at all present in the setup screen. I mean, I'm kind of digging this. Alright, let's see what the pitching's like. Oh, you can see the guys on the bases. Now, this was in another game, too. You could see the side screens. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow, they don't tether the throws to the bases. That's a bit weird. And since you move everybody at the same time, it's kind of... The fielding is awkward. Why are we not moving on? Why are we still doing this? We're good. Come on. You have to press select. You have to press select. What? That's weird as hell. I do not like the fielding. The fielding feels awful. I'm trying to pass to my pitcher. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some of the presentation was okay. Some of it was like blatantly, why the fuck did you leave it that way? And the fielding is awful. The fielding feels awful. Next is Bandai Golf. It's just called Bandai Golf? Really? Okay. Why is it called Bandai Golf in the US? Like, who the fuck in the US knows who Bandai is? In this year. Challenge Pebble Beach. Look at this menu music. Oh wow, they don't even display a character. Oh. This has to be an arcade game, right? There's no way. What's up, is it just a Japan thing to call a driver a one iron? Seems weird. It's multiple games I've seen it that way. Perfect shot. Who's picking this over the other golf games? I guess you have no context of what they look like until you bought and played them, huh? Unless you had a game magazine. Sorry, getting a sip of water. It's a lot easier to shoot, I'm noticing. Like the give on the meter and the speed it moves is way easier than the other golf games we've played. Way too hard. Alright, let's see what the putting's like. Oh, they treat it almost exactly the same. This game is bare bones. It's harder to gauge the putting, though, to be honest. Really? Who knows what that was? Yeah, this game is too bare bones. Like, there's no presentation style at all. That's like minimum viable product ass shit. That was Tosei. Developed, Bandai published. Well, wouldn't you know it, it's the fucking protagonist of the era, Atlas, developed, LJN published, movie licensed game, Friday the 13th. Everything, all the stars are aligned on this one. All the stars are aligned. Oh. Ah. Friday the 13th. Friday thief. All right. Got some music rolling. All right, these must be our camp guards. We got women and men. We can see, and they're positioned in different spots. Okay. Well, it's probably a trap option, but let's see what George is up to. Use the torch to light the fireplaces. Nothing in this room. And there's a children meter. I guess we have to protect the campers from Jason. Can I switch at any time? No. Can I see my... I can see where I am positionally. So if I went by the lake, I could do that. But we're gonna want to keep going straight until we hit another house. George, down to trot. Alright, what about the big house? Maybe we do go down this path. And then which way is up? Wrong way. Let's go this way. Uh-oh, children are in danger. Don't like that. A minute until a child is not a child anymore. Alright, I thought there'd be something in the big house, but apparently there is not. That's unfortunate. Wait, is the green where the danger is? Well, there's no way in fuck I'm getting over there. Surely one of these houses has something in it. I mean, Jason's gonna be in one of these houses. That's obvious enough, but still. I'm looking for, like, something. Some gameplay mechanic to interact with. I do not. I probably shouldn't go for the woods. Sounds like a bad idea. Okay. Chrissy. Oh, it's another one of the people. Wait, how do I... Can I change to her? Oh, wait. Oh, that's how I do it. So Debbie's the one who's gonna have to fight Jason. Okay. Whoa! How did I do that? Debbie's dead. Fair enough. George, just keep doing your thing, patrolling the town. Magical potion! Surely that'll help. Never mind. Maybe we will go in the woods just to be different. Oh, I see. This is actually a maze area. So this is just a trap to waste your time. Absolutely just here to waste your time. There's probably a secret here, but we probably don't have the tools or knowledge to find it. He's being attacked up there by the lake. So, like, there's a game here. Like, I can see there's systems in play and stuff like that. The problem is the lack of autonomy you have. Like, you have all these characters and you can't... nowhere you go or look seems to do anything. Right? Like, you gotta have an inch of progress somewhere. See, I've got an upgraded weapon, so is that why I went to the woods? But I can't get out of the woods. So, what do I do? Also, what are we even fighting? What's this have to do with Friday the 13th? Alright, I think I've seen enough of this to know it's, not good. Next, we have a Konami game, which could be good. It is Gyruss. Gyruss. Probably a shooter. Not Gyromite, Gyruss. Might be an arcade shooter, because there's another arcade game here at the same time published by them. Wait a minute. Is this going to be a good one? It's Konami. It's Star Fox. 3 warps to Neptune. Ready? Oh, yeah. Okay, compared it to the Hudson Soft game we just played, immediately feels different. Immediately you get its gimmick. Oh, and they're in the distance. I can hit them that way. Oh, shit. And there was this weird charge thing I had. Oh, and I get the full 360? Oh, shit, man. This game's cool as fuck. Immediately, Konami! Konami is literally the best video game developer in this era. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. How do I get my special shot? Like, where's that stocked? I guess is what I'm asking. I like how cool it looks, too. Oh, well, I wasn't sure what was gonna hurt me or not, but that finally did it. Huh. That was stage 1? Hey, look, that didn't overstay its welcome, either. 1 warp to Neptune. Let's go. Okay, so the enemies don't hit you, it's the rocks. At least not the way they usually come out. And you can hit them in the background there. So the rocks are getting more aggressive. Ah, man. There's a little bit of awkwardness, because... Oh, if I use an analog stick, this is actually way easier. Because the D-pad doesn't quite get it, but if you have an analog stick, it actually works quite well. This was definitely an arcade game then. This was built with a joystick in mind. Way easier to do this with an analog stick. Damn. Okay, so the enemies can get close enough to hit into. All right, boss time. All right, get rid of one of the things as quick as possible. So you can only hit them while they're open. Yeah, I think the heightened control from having the analog sticks makes this a little easier. It's still awkward to do it upside down, but it's kind of fun, too. Hell yeah. Man, the sounds, the animations, the feeling, even the text treatment's really good. Okay. We got this. What is that? Just points. Hey, I need that one up. Come on. Did I get it? I don't know if I did. I did. Okay. All right, there's my power shot. Was that? Oh, it was a bonus stage in between. All right. This game's cool. I've never even seen this game. I think I've only heard its name, but this is a standout game. Standout game. 3 warps to Pluto. Just the fact that you can see them in the distance and fight them like that, it's neat. It's neat as hell. It's like it's got a depth that it's a Z. It's not a vertical shooter or a horizontal shooter. It's a Z-axis shooter, which is crazy. Oh, that evil starfish got me. Maybe I should. Yeah. Ah, damn it, is that game over? And I'm not even upset. It's just good. Good ass game. Damn. Damn, Konami. Kicking ass again. And then we got also by the same setup is Qbert. Which is all, but you know, it's Qbert. I don't think Konami made Qbert. I think they're just publishing like the original Qbert. I don't think they did. Milestar Electronics, yeah. So this is a, you know, much older game. Ported. Up goes right. This control's okay. I love how they like check that the controls are okay with you. That's nice. Can't complain about the controls because they... Also, their base controls were the right assumption. Oh, right, you're not is it the enemy or me jumping back onto a square I've already been on? Okay, no. Oh, I won't lie. This is one of those games that's on like the little arcade, in a bar, an old bar. Like the little arcade box. It's also got the horse racing. This is the kind of game I only ever had the conscience of playing that way. Like, this game was ancient. Even for child me that played the NES that was like 10 years, that was like 5, 6 years too old. Whoops. That's how I feel about myself right now. Can't believe I did that. Wait, do you have to... Cubert's cussing all over the place. It's Cubert. Whatever, man. I've never really liked Cubert. He's a bitch. Let's play Tecmo. Tecmo Bowl's pretty cool. At least I remember it being pretty cool. Let's see. Maybe, hopefully it holds up. All right. Also, this game is a bit less old than I thought it was for the NES. I thought this was like one of the first games on the NES, but it's actually a couple years in. Miami Dolphins. Cleveland Browns, okay. In the late 80s, early 90s? Oh. All right, what are we running? Select. How do I select? Oh, I pressed the... we're gonna pass. How do I pass? Hey, it just works! It just works because I'm Dan Marino? Oh no. Let's see. Let's... First down. Let's try to run the ball. Did I get it? Oh, shit! Oh, interception! Damn. Oh, that's right, this game's crazy like that. Oh. Trying to figure out what the controls were. Did I get? Is there a run button? I don't know. I can feel the tackle button. There we go. There we go. I probably should have known that run button if I was gonna do a run play when I was on offense. Oh, that's how you change who you're controlling. Oh, there's a... Wait, I don't even... It is Dan Marino. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Tecmo Bowl is... I don't even like football. It's a fun game, though. Tecmo Bowl is a fun game for people who don't even like sports. There we go! Touchdown! Miami Dolphins. Mark Duper. Touchdown. Oh. Okay, how do I punt? I like how there's a freaking countdown to it. Good stuff. Yep, Tecmo Bowl is an awesome game. Just a very good game. Track and Field 2. Unlike the others, track and field, like, not track and field, but like Olympic style games, the track and field ones seem to operate with a regular controller, which is better than their competition. Let's see. But if it's just more of the same, I don't know. We'll see. It looks like more of the same, but it's Konami, so. There's a training mode. That's fun. So you can actually learn how to do it. Fencing. All right, let's see it. Okay, it looks better. Also, there's sword fighting. Whoa. Kicking ass. Just being a freak. The CPU doesn't know how to respond. This is like me trying to use my rapier in D&D. Hi there, Richard. How are you? Oh, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of love for retro games and stuff like that. I thought it would just be very interesting to, really just kind of look at things progressing, you know? I feel like that'd be just an interesting perspective, because you have the perspective of playing the stuff you grew up with. And when I was really young, it was like I had stuff that was concurrent, but also really old stuff at the same time that I didn't really understand the difference between. But, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be cool just to, like, watch things change. And that's why I'm kind of doing this, like, this kind of chronological kind of approach. All right, what do we got here? Which I didn't even see what event it was. I wasn't paying attention. Is it hurdles or long jump or what? Shit. I don't know what I'm powering up for. Foul. Was it a jump? Shit. What button do I need to know? It's a triple jump. Okay. Not even close to qualifying. Not even close. I'm gonna do a quick restart so I can just try a different game. So they have a bunch of these. We're not gonna do them all because I do want to see how some of the ones we've done before compare. Let's see how hurdles compares. Canoeing. Actually, I want to see canoeing. Let's see what canoeing's like. Wait a minute. This game, this specifically has been like referenced in something more recent. Like something has just used this formatting. Was it Wii Sports? Is there a Wii Sports canoeing game that is just this? Or maybe not literally Wii Sports, but one of those Wii era sports games. I feel like this particular like style and view and menuing is definitely been done before. Definitely been done again recently. Except recently could be as much as fucking 20 years ago now. Jesus Christ. Okay, it doesn't control the... I mean... Also, I'm kayaking, aren't I? This isn't a canoe. Oh! Strangely enough, there is more buttons than a regular NES controller for this game. That is so weird. That is so weird. Why am I using a third button that does something in this game? Is there a wait, did Track and Field 2 come with its own special controller? Yeah, Dot Hack was a fun one to replay. I had the I had part 1 and 2 back in the PS2 era, and I rented Outbreak, but Quarantine I was never able to find back when it first came out, because it's just, that game is like the rarest freaking PS2 game. Like, it's so expensive to buy. Like, they just did not make enough copies of it. So that was the first time I actually got to finish the actual game when I did that playthrough. Because really it is just one game they broke into different volumes. Like, it's very clearly one game. Alright, I'm gonna do one more on this, and then we'll go to the next game. Let's see. What's another one that sounds interesting? Freestyle swimming? Pole vault? Taekwondo? Let's do the Taekwondo. Let's see what that looks like. Alright. Is it like Urban Challenger or whatever it's called? Urban Survivor. Yeah, I'm like in my 30s, so. Jesus. So like when I think I first got my first games when I was like 3, and it was Sega Genesis. I had like Sonic the Hedgehog, the Aladdin Sega Genesis game, and Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time. As a 3-year-old. What the fuck was I supposed to do with that? Except be scared of sharks. But I had like family and friends that had an NES, so I played just as much NES during that period. And the babysitter had a Super Nintendo. And then I upgraded it to a PlayStation. Though technically, I think my parents got me a Sega Saturn, and I think my uncle's like, no, and had him return it and go get a PlayStation instead. Which, I mean, as a North American, that was probably the right call. Otherwise, I'd be the guy that's constantly talking about how the Sega Saturn's library is like a fifth of what it should be. Which is true. But I don't... Yeah, I had the Digimon World games. They were really fun. They were all very different. I don't like Digimon World 1. I don't like the training style Digimon games. Just never really... The level of control you have over them is based on their intelligence and stuff, and like, I didn't understand how that worked. And I don't know. I always liked the ones that were more RPG-ish, like 2 and 3. And Time Stranger was really good. I do plan to do the DLC for Time Stranger. I'm just waiting for it all to come out. I'd actually, over the weekend, this is related, we did a playthrough of Dynasty Warriors Origins back at the beginning of the year. I actually played through the DLC this weekend. I'm just gonna have like a post commentary. I'm gonna cut that. I didn't know how long it was because all the reviews were talking like it's only a couple hours long, and I'm like, I can't do a full stream out of that. It's like 8 hours long. It was perfectly good and long enough for what it was. I don't get people, but anyway, because of the reviews misled me. I just thought to do a post commentary and get like a single episode out of it. So now I'm gonna have to cut like 8 hours of footage for a post commentary episode for the Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC. But it is what it is. Don't trust reviews on Steam. What do we got next? Oh, Ultima. I don't know anything about Ultima. I wonder which actual Ultima game this is, like number wise. Because Ultima's pretty old. Even Ultima Exodus. See, that can't be the first one. It's got to be at least a few in. But of course, most of those are probably not console games that are before this. Yeah, most of them are too long. They're fun, but they're like too archaic. Or like Digimon World 3, where the fuck do you even go in that game? Like that's part of it. And Digimon World 2 is just really, really long. It's really long. Ultima Exodus. Okay. I probably have to register a name first, huh? Create. That's a lot of characters. Are you really making 20 characters? Exodus. So it's like a refugee group or something? Ultima's got a lot going on in it. I just don't know anything about it. Let's go. Handmade? A bobbit. A fuzzy. What the fuck is a fuzzy supposed to be? Profession. FTR. Lark. Cleric. Illusionist. Oh, this is straight D&D. Alchemist. Well, I mean, not straight D&D, but it's like... I don't know. A fuzzy illusionist. Probably needs intelligence. They don't tell... Probably needs intelligence. And a decent amount of wisdom. Some minimum dex. Something like this. Oh, what? I don't know. The character doesn't look fuzzy. What could they even mean by that then? If it's not like an animal person, but it said maybe they just don't have the graphics for anything but the classes. Okay, we'll make a human paladin. Strength and wisdom. Maybe some minimum. Nah, maybe some dex. Nah, let's just go this way. And we're making this many people? This is Bob. Even though it look... No, it's Boo. Never mind. What kind of ready-made characters do we have? Controls are a bit weird. Oh, wait. They ignored the characters I was making and just gave me a full party, didn't they? Welcome, ye four brave souls. Exodus, dreadful devil, is about to wake up now in this region. If so, our world will be covered by darkness. Brave ones, seal Exodus and save the world. Get ready for your journey. Wait a minute, so I got an alchemist, a wizard, a thief, and a cleric? That was the handmade party? Not one frontliner? Okay. That's a bit rough. Isn't that a bit rough? Alright, so this is a very old... This is a pre-Dragon Quest style RPG, right? Oh man, I shouldn't have named them the way I did. I can't tell what the fuck's going on that screen. I probably should have made the wizards all walk towards the enemy. Magic missile. Oh, I just pushed in a D-pad direction. Wait, if you press B, it just skips the turn. Oh wow, this is rough. Whoa, this is rough. I don't know. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is hard. Wait, no, I didn't mean to. Oh my god. Controls leave a little to be desired here. But I mean, it is. And here's the thing: I've already pressed that button. I literally cannot back out without losing the my turn now. And I can only shoot in like D-pad direction, so I can't diagonal magic missile this thing. I don't think. What do you got? Sink. I'll give this props for just like existing, I guess, on a console in this. However, maybe in Japan, Dragon Quest is out now. I'll have to check. We'll have to see when we get to Dragon Quest when the Japanese release date was. By the way, we're doing this in North American games only. I'm gonna do other region games as like a thing afterwards. I like seeing what the North American context in chronological order is like, because that seems interesting to me. Hey, we won a fight, and we got a treasure chest. I should have paid attention. Get. Gold. Alright, so this game is cool. This game is very cool, but obviously it's a long playthrough type of game. We're not going to get to see the best of it. Very cool. I just want to point out also, developed by Newtopia Planning, so not any of the typical developers. Published by Pony Canyon in Japan and FCI. And so this was a small company or an independent company, probably the makers of Ultima. Like, just as a small independent group, that's what they spend all their time doing. I don't know. I don't know the history of Ultima, so I can't get too... You know, it is interesting. This came out in Japan first. This came out 2 years earlier in Japan. Huh. Interesting. Next, we got something completely different. WWF WrestleMania. Just the base name. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Hulk Hogan, ripping a shirt on the front. This is Rare developed, Acclaim published. Bigger, better, badder. Now, so far, all the wrestling games have been uncontrollable trash. That's how they are nowadays too. So I don't know if there's gonna be a sweet spot where there's good wrestling games. There's a good one on the N64. I remember that. Cooties. The $1 Million Man, Ted the Abbeys. How do I change? Oh, up and down. Well, Andre the Giant, Macho Man. Let's go with Macho Man. Versus Hulk. Alright. Get ready to wrestle. The menu had bad controls, so I'm not optimistic. Yep. Controls like molasses. Yep. Yep. I don't know why it's a rule that wrestling games have to have bad controls. I don't get it. They could be very fun games if they just fucking responded to anything you ever pressed. Like, it's incredible that we've had, like, 40 years of them, and so few of them are even remotely fun to actually put your hands on, you know? Like, more people have more fun in the creative characters of wrestling games than actually playing them. That's why those channels that are like, all these custom characters wrestling against each other and doing intros are so popular, and nobody watches anyone actually play the game. I do like the American anthem. We got like the fucking... Sounds like fucking 1776 right now. Macho Man's a little bit laid out. Ring the Liberty Bell, I am done. Alright. Another bad controlling wrestling game. Can't say I'm surprised. Next we have Dance Aerobics by Human Entertainment. This entertainment is very human. I made that joke last time, so these guys must have published something from last session. The entertainment was very human. The design is very human. Dance Aerobics. Oh, it's the dot. It's like, why is that? Doesn't seem alphabetical order. There we go. Oh, this is a power pad. Okay, so we're in the era of where the power pad might have a couple games. I don't know if these are playable on a regular controller or not. But it's very pink and very much has a leotard. I don't think we're going to be able to play this. Unless there's an input change I can do for it. Core options, input. I mean, we can play the light gun games. And actually, there's been... Freedom Force was really cool. We had that a session or two ago. Freedom Force was legitimately fun. Sunsoft. Sunsoft has a lot of good games. Blaster Master's fucking awesome. I should play the Steam remakes. I have those in my library. Well, let's see if it works. Okay. So the controls do not work here. I'll check again. Is there a power pad option? And the other emulator had even fewer input options. So this one's in the unplayable position, so unfortunately got to move on from that. Hold on, I'm gonna smash buttons real quick to make sure. Yeah, we can't play that. So next, what do we have? We have John Elway's Quarterback. This is made by Rare, published by Trade West. Tecmo Bowl fucking rocked. And came out like a month ago. So this game does not have much of a chance at all because everyone knows Tecmo Bowl. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of John Elway's Quarterback. But we will try it. There are no subsequent games. That should probably tell you. It's probably gonna look, well, actually, Tecmo Bowl looked better than I thought it was going to, in hindsight. Okay. Well, hold on. Where'd Miami go? Why does it keep skipping Miami? It's pissing me off. Every time I try to go back to Miami, it skipped. Dallas, then. Okay, no, this ain't it. Compared to Tecmo Bowl 1 month ago, Tecmo Bowl. Oh my God! Look at the sprites. No, I get what you mean. Like, survivorship bias is a big thing, right? We remember the winners more than we remember the tons of losers from the era. And also, for many people, it's not like there was a lot of widespread information about what games were good. So there were 2 football games that came out within a month of each other, and your birthday was, I don't know, April or May. You had a 50-50 chance of getting Tecmo Bowl or this. I need a... This game tries to overcomplicate things. There's only 4 plays in Tecmo Bowl. I think they might alter slightly based on the team you're playing. Like, I was playing Miami Dolphins, so there are more passes than runs because it was Dan Marino, but it also just worked when you pressed a button. Like, the game didn't be like, you didn't do it the way we wanted, so nothing happens. Also, why was I able to dive and then kept going? Oh, man. I don't even know what the pass button is. Oh, it's on them now. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, some games don't get sequels for a reason. Next we have Kung Fu Heroes. This is by Nihon Games. Published by different people in different regions. Namco in Japan, Culture Brain in North America. Kung Fu Heroes. I know the pace can be a bit brisk, but there's a lot of games. The only way to get through these in a reasonable amount of time that doesn't bore people to tears is to know when to cut the losses on some of them. Here we go. Kung Fu Heroes. Oh, huh? Oh, I thought there was gonna be a... Okay, it's a... Okay. Whoa. There's a sweet flip button. I feel like this is probably an arcade port of some sort. You can kind of feel them out on the NES, which ones are specifically arcade ports. Or at the very least, it's made by a company that was mostly making arcade games and porting them, even if it isn't an arcade port. Am I supposed to head towards the door? No, it's just a wipe the enemies out kind of game. Can I crush rocks with my fist? I can get a key. Dodge the bullets. Eat the apples. What's the E? I mean, this is... Remember, this is Nihon Games. They're allowed to do this. Except this is clearly Chinese, not Japanese. I don't understand. The bullets were kind of weird at the bottom. I guess, yeah, more complicated bonus game. Oh, and now I can go inside. I had the key, I did the bonus, now I can move on. Okay. This is so, this music is so stereotypical, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking Lady and the Tramp Siamese Cats ass shit. Alright. What's that, a Naginata? Spear? Maybe it's probably a spear. It just looks weird. Oh, I forgot that these are actual boxes. Wait, I'm Mario now. Can I keep it for the next level? I wonder. These all being chests is so weird. They just don't look like it at all. Is that a speaker box? That's weird. Oh, I'm hiding behind it. Why do I need to hide behind it? Now we're getting some surf rock. I'm not sure they knew what tone they wanted to use for this. All right. Going from surf rock back to that. I don't get. Okay. They just told the guy that they figured out how to mess with the sound chip on the NES. Just do whatever the fuck you want, man. Just do fucking whatever, dude. We don't know anyone else that can do this. You just do whatever you want. We can't stop you. Alright, I get it. Let's see what else we got. Marble Madness by Rare. Now, this is a game that's game format, at least, that has stood the test of time on every high school computer for the last 30 years. 90 degree, 45 degrees sounds better. Time to finish practice race. Okay. The sound it makes. They've actually captured someone within the marble, like someone's soul within this marble. That's where the madness comes from. But no, this game has been, maybe not this specific IP, but this type of game has never stopped being made since this thing came out. Rare probably doesn't get shit for it. Really? Can't handle that little drop? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is like someone is stuck inside this marble and suffering. It's kind of creepy, actually. The sound effects are kind of not doing it for me. Hold on, what's down here? Oh wow, this is rough. Oh my gosh, look at that. How are you ever supposed to deal with that? Oh my gosh. This feels like, if Nintendo have like a trackpad attachment, this feels like the kind of game that would work well with that. All right. What we got next? Okay, here's one that should be good. Tecmo, developed and published Ninja Gaiden. Hard, but good, right? Most people have played some kind of emulated re-release of Ninja Gaiden and not found it wanting, just hard. But let's open it up. Nice. Nice opening. Simple. Act 1. How dare they throw a bat? Oh, that's a lantern. Look at the little lighting effects. Trying to remember exactly how this game feels. That's right, you can do the wall grab. Yeah, right. I have not played this in a long time. Oh, you gotta get just right, don't you? Or you can't, because you can't lift up from this position you're in. There we go. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is just a good game. Tecmo is pretty good. Like I said, that baseball game wasn't particularly good. It felt awful to do the outfield stuff, but it's been pretty decent. Tecmo Bowl in the same year are pretty crazy. Konami is very clearly the absolute best developer on the NES in this era. Like, it's not even close. Almost every Konami game is, like, better than everything else that year. Capcom's got a couple good games, but also a bunch of some bad ones, too. I don't know what to do. There we go. Do I get a heal when I beat this boss, or I have to run to the next stage with it? Who are they? They seem to be following me. Legitimate cutscenes that look good. Who's there? Just a girl. Get out of here. I will, but first... What the... Act 2. Look at these these are like anime-style eye catches, is what these are. Thanks for subscribing, man. Hope you have a good one. Oh, where am I? See, the anesthetic is wearing off. Who are you? Shh. Don't make so much noise. I've got a favor to ask of you. Here, take this and escape. What is this statue? There's no time to explain. Hurry. Hey, wait. Who are you? Now, I will say this. By the end of this year, the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive is going to be out. And I believe the TurboGrafx 16 and PC Engine might already be out. So we are seeing some higher fidelity stuff than the NES and other places. Just talking about consoles, not even looking at home PC market, obviously, and arcades. So we're not in the era where Nintendo has replaced their own system, but we are in the era where next generation systems are starting to appear. If you want, I can check the actual dates after this, just for some context. It's hard to think, but a lot of the really good NES games came out actually after, like, next-gen consoles were out in the market. The NES had a long tail on it, though. Honestly, I think the NES having a long tail on it is half the reason that Nintendo is always so late to every console generation. I think it inured them to like, that belief, like, core in the company's identity. Our consoles last a long time. Which wasn't the methodology to have when the Wii U came out. Because people were so used to that being a truth that, like, people that were completely on the up and up didn't even understand that the Wii and the Wii U were different things. Why is it... the one thing this game really needs is the ability to flip up on top of a thing you're crawling to the edge of. Kind of weird you can't do that. Actually, I feel like you... Okay, I was gonna say, how can I progress otherwise? There we go. Now this is one of those games where I almost forgot that I need to be moving on. You know what I mean? Hey, it's just fun to play. I'm just going at it, right? First it was the start, testing it, then it was a cool cutscene, then the game was fun. Yeah, just probably the best game this year. At least in this part of the year. Probably the best game on the stream. Though, Gearius was crazy cool and I didn't know anything about it. Except the name. Oh my gosh, this guy is kicking my ass. The fact that you can jump and swing at the same time is really cool. Okay. There we go. There's some shuriken. This is the second level boss. No, it's just another part of the level. Oh my lord. I think I'm just dead. Cool effect. Hey, good game. Hard game, as you can see by the game over. But, pretty damn good. What we got next? World Games. What you know about World Games? I don't know shit about World Games. Oh, I was gonna look up that something. Okay, so let's see. So we're in what, March 1989? So just for some context, right? If I go over to my generation chart here. Yeah. So the TurboGrafx 16/PC engine, that came out in 1987. Now that's not a true 16-bit system, so it will look better than the NES, but like it's not as good as the Genesis or Super Nintendo, except maybe after the CD add-on. But the Genesis came out in October 1988, right? So there is all like there's already significantly better looking stuff than what the NES has. You got to keep that in mind as we're going through it now. And also, just for a little notice, the Game Boy comes out in April. So in a month, so like in 1 or 2 games, the Game Boy is going to be sitting alongside the NES. Basically just the NES without color. I mean, it's like a NES in your hand, right? Just some things to keep in mind, right? So what do we got next? World Games. Oh, literally, the Game Boy is now out. This is Milton Bradley published Software Creations. This doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like a good recipe, but we'll see. World Games. Games for everybody in the world. It's gonna be another Olympics, isn't it? No. They create a rotational like effect by having like a texture move horizontally through a iris. Okay. Just another Olympics game. There's a lot of fucking Olympics games, huh? Everybody thought it'd be like the coolest, most best-selling thing, I guess. Why do I have to enter names? I don't understand. Why I'm entering so many names. What's going on? Yep. Cliff diving? Sure. Bull riding. Oh, these are not... Barrel jumping, cliff diving, bull riding. That's my kind of event. Okay, okay, now I understand. This is not the Olympics. This is weird regional sports. Okay. This song is literally about barrel running, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I tried. I don't know what the jump button is. Yeah. I really am losing the opportunity to play as the USSR. I've only got like 2 years left. Think I could be playing fucking Altered Beast instead of this right now. I have to do this for 8 different fucking characters? Oh, this sucks. There's gotta be a way to just play these faster. Practice 1 event. Show me the bull riding. Ferdinand is the bull. It's Krabby from Pokemon. Ouch. It's not my fault. The bull did it. Don't even know what I'm actually supposed to press within this. Am I supposed to counter press the bull's direction? Great. What else you got for me? Whoops. What else? What else you got? What was the other one I said? Barrel jumping. How about cliff diving? I do love that they give you a little explanation for these things. How badly could I possibly fuck this up? You can see the sea level changing. What's up with that? Press your button. Come on. Oh. I think we've seen enough of World Games. How about the Adventures of Lolo? Officially, it's a HAL game. Officially in the release window of the Game Boy now. That is concurrently happening right now. A. Adventures of Lolo. Now, this is one of those games where you definitely have heard the name before, but God, if I couldn't place what it actually relates to. Show me something good, Hal. Oh, these guys. This is just Kirby. This is just Kirby before they made Kirby. This is just a ball-shaped friend. It does have a way better intro than a lot of shit, that's for sure. Presentation-wise, this is definitely on the upper end. Floor 1, your mission. Save the captured Princess Lala from the Great Devil's evil empire. You're the only one who can save the princess. Okay, well this is not just Kirby. It's a single screen type game. Okay. What do my buttons do? Oh, that was a single shot I acquired that is now gone. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Caterpillar, would you mind moving? No? There's a suicide button. It's a single screen puzzle game. Okay. So, okay. Can I stack these up? Oh. So, this game's premise is you don't know what the fuck anything's gonna do until it's too late. Alright, sure. I mean, it's the first couple levels. After the first couple levels, I'm sure I'll understand that. But, I don't know. So I need to block off. Well, what I need to do is pick up the one... Okay, so I need to block off his shot. Pick up this one second to last. Then get the last one. Walk up, grab the treasure. Oh, he shoots through there. Well, I need to be faster. Okay. Excuse me, princess. Just coming on through. Very colorful, the music's nice. Had good presentation. Doesn't seem like a bad puzzle game. Alright, so this should give me the best shot. I'm not getting hit by fire. There we go. So there's an moving enemy in this. And he goes until he bumps into something. Why does the caterpillar just let me do that to him? You know a game is a little fucked when they give you a quick kill yourself button. I actually don't. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I would actually do in here. I can't, this is like the area I'm stuck in. interesting. It looks a lot better than it is fun, I would say. Just like off its basic gameplay premise, but it's all right. Next up is Amagon by ICOM. American Sammy is the publisher. Okay. Amagon. Not Amazon, Amagon. Okay, you're stuck on a desert island. Okay. Be prepared for your mission. Oh my god. Look. Good lord, I can't shoot up. Oh. See, now the Mega Drive is out, there's anyone serious is putting a lot of effort into like next gen games. Now, which means we've now enabled real slop. The real slop. All right. We're retro slopping it now. Though this does control and play better. I mean, the jump sucks. The jump's weird. But it does control better than some of the games I played. Slop me up, Captain. Ew. Try again. You got it. I'm stuck on a desert island, but at least I've got a machine gun. Oh, I have a bullet count. I'm gonna have to start throttling these mushrooms to death. Mario never had you do that. That's what you get, you Goomba. The chin on this character sprite is killing me. Okay, well, I don't think I need more than that. You know what? Because the next game is just too good to pass up. The next game is a classic made by Advanced Communication, published by Toho in Japan, but Bandai in North America. And it is more commonly known as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Probably one of the most classically known bad games. A Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll. Bandai is licensed by Nintendo of America. It's one of the most notoriously bad games of this era. Oh my god, it barely runs. Oh, that's right, you get hit by women if you use your cane near them. Random civilians in the town just beat the shit out of you. This guy tries to drop a bomb, right? Yeah. It's a full screen damage too. You have to kill those guys before they drop the bomb. This is what it's like to be antisocial. Everybody around you is trying to physically damage you. That's right, you can go inside to avoid the bomb. But you don't have a lot of time to do that. Oh no! And now my capacity for normies has run out. It's time to turn into Hyde. Where I gotta beat up hopping brains. Lightning has struck me. Game over. That's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I can't do anything to talk about this game that AVGN hasn't done a million times better. So we're just gonna accept that for what it is. Now, the next one sounds kind of interesting because it's Fist of the North Star, which apparently got a North American release. Technically, it's the second game, according to the Japanese name, but Shuhei System, Toei Animation in Japan, Taxon, North America publisher. Yeah, Fist of the North Star. So let's see. I guess some VHSs of it would be out in the States around this time. But I wouldn't think that'd be enough to move. I mean, these games don't look like anything. You could probably say it's anything, but they called it Fist of the North Star. They went with the actual name, so. Even got the little Toei musketeer cat thing. I guess that's Puss in Boots. I mean, they did. I'll be fair. They did not. I don't think they localized it. They have the voice clips of punching, like he's making the noises. Okay. Oh, holy shit! You jump very high. You move so much slower than your vertical. It's better to jump. You're faster if you jump. This is funny as hell. They explode. They actually explode. That's so funny. The punched enemies explode. Their heads are swelling up. Holy shit, that's what that is. Their heads are exploding. Okay. Surprised this made it over. I actually kind of want to compare it to the Japanese version to see if it's more graphic. Jesus. Well, you do feel as strong as Ken. You are just effortlessly destroying these enemies, which is very different from most NES games. Most NES games, the enemies are beating the fuck out of you. This is not the case. I love how much faster you move when you jump. It's hilarious. You can actually outrun the enemies. Okay, the actual bosses can fight back. Wait a minute. I still have life. Why did he beat me? I still had like a quarter of my life bar. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Do you even have to play the game if you just do this? Except for the mini bosses? Wait, I'm building up bomb. Okay, I'm having a bit of a tougher time this time. Whoa. I think it's okay for Nintendo because this series was fucking huge back in the day. So regardless. I mean, they're putting Friday the 13th and Predator and all kinds of horror movie stuff on the system. Their licensing didn't really care about that, actually. As long as the property was big enough, they didn't care. I kinda need to punch and jump away. It's kinda hard to get a hit in. Jump for me, dude. might be able to beat him, but it's gonna be close. Nope, I think... This is kind of shitty. Now, the boss fights are actually kind of shitty. The ability to even... Like, they all will hit you if you're within striking distance. It's kind of crazy. Alright. I kind of need to see... I kind of want to see what the Japanese version looks like really quick. So this is called Hokuto no Ken 2. Like I said, this is actually a second game. I don't know if the first one's on NES or not. Okay, here's the second one. So this is... Let's see how if it's... It doesn't look too different off the offset. Let's see. Okay, he's black instead of blue. The color scheme's a bit different. Whoa, 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 wait! What's going on? It sounds like the enemies are screaming for help as they die. What is with this shit? What were they... I'm... What were they thinking? Just throwing random shit at you? So they made it easier for North America. The jumping is still the same. The level's a little different. Okay, yes, it's clearly harder. This version is... I'm not even damaging this boss. Okay, yeah, this is a way harder. Now I'm curious what the first game was like. There's 4. There are 4 of these. Hold on, what's the first one? This looks so... This is clearly way older. This is like a Commodore game or something that they ported. Wow, that's a bit more violent looking, despite the older graphics. And it's because they delay exploding them. Okay, I just wanted to check that out. Alright. Next, we have The Guardian Legend by Compile. Compile is typically not done great, but we'll see. Guardian Legend. Okay. Broderbund again. I mean, the title screen's nice. Okay. This is a decent looking shooter. The screen real estate is being eaten up by that HUD at the bottom for a vertical. But it moves fast. Like, it feels fast. Again, not as interesting to me as Geras was. Geras was very cool. But as a vertical shooter, this is the better one we've seen so far today. Oh, that was an enemy, not a... One life? One? One? Are we for real right now? What's with the blue bar in the corner? Man, just when I was starting to compliment it, one life. One life. I get that it has a shield meter, but still. And also, this thing was not a pickup. Like, I just didn't understand it wasn't a pickup. Because it looks like a pickup. But it's just an obstacle in the stage. And the way they move is really freaky with the text scrolling. Okay, the game knows how to change its speed up, which is kind of interesting. Alright, this is a little absurd. The opportunity to hit those are very, very small. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so this actually feels... You know what I'm gonna say? This feels like an actual shmup. As in, like, the level of challenge is clearly elevated compared to other games around it, right? This game is supposed to be hard as fuck. Like, it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a score-chasing game, it's can you even possibly beat it kind of game. Which is a difference in attitude I can feel compared to the other ones. Again, Gears was about having a good old fucking cool looking time. I got through like 5 stages of that in like 2 minutes. And there's a password and continue system, so it's supposed to be like, you really bang your head against this, and then you use a password to keep going, right? So, that's interesting. So, yeah, that's like, might be the closest thing to like a bullet hell we've gotten out of vertical shooters. Not that there's like a million bullets on the screen, but like there's a certain attitude to it, right? So that's interesting. Mappy Land. Let's see what Mappy Land's all about. Whoops. Mappy Land. Ooh, that is bright. Okay. These people are not... so I just have this sort of... I don't know how to put this. This sort of feeling that if you're releasing like an arcade port in '89 on the NES, you're not catching on, I guess would be the way to put it. Not that arcade games aren't fun, but if you're playing something that's explicitly like not tailored to a recurring play on a home console, I think you're missing the opportunity of this era, right? Like, there's nothing specifically wrong with this game, but I just feel like this is a game you would rent, right? This is a rental, but like, are you really renting this? You're not making it your one game for birthday or Christmas, you know what I mean? And I'm sure it's not that expensive to port these, you know. This is Tosei. Yeah, this is an arcade port. Mystery Quest by Carry Lab. Oh, there it was. I'm not saying that they're bad games. I'm saying, like, from 88 to 89, you can really feel the shift towards these are games made for consoles versus games that are being ported from the arcade. And there's just a big quality gain from that happening. Not that the arcades aren't capable of like more fidelity and better CPU and hardware being used to make them, but like that doesn't translate with the port, you know what I mean? You're stuck on the same hardware as the people making games for consoles, but your game wasn't designed for it. And you can kind of feel it. We should, after we get through the North American games, I should do like a tier list between the 4 and 5s and the 1s and 2s to figure out what the best and worst games are for North American releases. Just kind of debate them out. I'll have to cut the ones that like I literally couldn't play from the discussion for the worst game because I don't know if they're actually that bad. They're just hard to actually play. For control reasons or for some emulation reason, you know. This is a very nothing game so far. I don't have almost anything to say about it. It's like an Alex Kidd game, I guess, sorta. But not really. I'm just fighting crawdads. I guess they're scorpions. They're scorpions. Whatever. Hope I don't run out of vitality. No! I can jump on them. Lamau, said the scorpion. Lamau. As he stung the frog. So the skulls probably hurt me by standing on them. I think the level's kind of going on too long, to be honest. I'm on level 2. Yeah, I don't know. This one's just... It exists. It's not doing anything so offensively bad that it's bad, but it's not doing anything to warrant wanting it over something else, either. Just kind of subpar. That's enough. Hey, how about another licensed game? How about Predator, made by Pack-In Video? What kind of fucking name for a game company is that? Predator. Alright, let's see it. Look at that. They really went at it for that Earth. It doesn't look good, but they really went at it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Predator. I mean, they're really going for it in the intro sequence here. But is that where everything went? Major Dutch Schaefer and his commandos fly deep into the jungle to rescue their allies who are being held captive by guerrillas. They find the guerrillas' hideout, fight a fierce battle, and finally destroy the hideout. But on the way home, they are killed, one after another, by an unknown creature. Only Major Schaefer survives and ends up fighting the unknown. Creature alone. Stage 1, lives 4. They didn't even try to make it look like him. This is just supposed to be a Contra ripoff. But I don't even have a gun. Holy shit. I think they gave the least care to the player model, because the enemies look better than the player model. You can't punch while crouched, so enemies on the ground are just to be avoided. It's like the same fucking level. Everything is too low to fucking punch. What is this fucking game, man? This sucks. This game fucking sucks. This is not a game about fighting anything. You're just avoiding everything. Or you're gonna die. Like, did this guy drop his gun? No. I think I'm dead. I don't need another life. This game fucking sucks. Alright. Here we go. Another game by Rare. Taboo, The Sixth Sense. Yes, I was being attacked by something disguised as a rock. Taboo, The Sixth Sense. I accidentally skipped an opening, I think. Hold on. Never mind. No, I didn't. All that has been and all that will be is here for you to know. Dare you glimpse the future? Dare you even ask? Taboo, the time machine on Nintendo. Name. Okay, this is kind of cool. Rare's doing a little bit of work here. Rare's actually kind of hit and miss. They've had some good stuff, but not everything. Your question. Question? My question. Got milk? Okay. Tarot cards, I think. Cool effect in the background I got going here. You, the Knight of Cups. I will now deal the cards. You want a Celtic cross? It got my interest at least. Now what? Significator card, the Queen of Stabs. Your present position is a genuine interest in the well-being of others. Crossing card, the Ace of Swords. This card is reversed. Presently influencing you is a major obstacle or embarrassment. Presently influencing you is a major obstacle or embarrassment. Okay. Crowning card, the world. Attainable at this time is the final goal or outcome, despite all else. Base of the matter, the Queen of Cups, the distant past. Foundation is poetic nature, practical. Past, influences, the Knight of Swords. Recent past factors are surrounding cards' influence, the knightly pursuit. Forthcoming influences, the Page of Coins. The near forthcoming influence is scholarly or respectful. Is this just a tarot simulator, or is there an actual game here? Where one finds oneself, the Emperor. You, in a proper perspective, have an ability to achieve one's goals. Views of others, the Six of Staves. Others view you as the realization of desires or goals. Hope and fears, the Six of Cups. Your inner hopes and fears are nostalgic tendencies. Final outcome, the Eight of Swords. The final resultant will be domination or imprisonment. Select your stage. Fortune numbers. Oh, I'm picking a state. And then, what are these numbers? Are your lucky numbers, okay? This is just a taboo simulator. Or sorry, this is just a tarot simulator. This isn't an actual fucking game. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of time. I thought it was supposed to be like a character setup. Like, wow, this is really interesting. Like, this is like fucking, metaphor or something level, like character setup, but no. Or no, it's a Tactics Ogre character setup, but no, it's just a simulator. Nihon Falcom. We got a Falcom game hitting the United States. Legacy of the Wizard, which is also in Japan known as Dragon Slayer 4. So the fourth game in a series. This is gonna be weird. Does Falcom have what it takes to enter the North American market? Legacy of the Wizard. We will find out. Okay, Boulderbund Software. Where are they involved? Oh, as a publisher. Am I picking a... strength, jump, distance, inventory. I'm a dragon. I'm a mad dragon. I have a button to be mad. That eats up magic. If I pick someone else, what happens? Okay. So there actually is. What about this little Pip-Pip? What is a little Pip-Pip Cheerio looking dude? Oh, he's a knight. Okay. Fine. Show me what you've got. So, different characters. A shop. Do I have money? I have a meter, but I don't know. Is that 50? Yeah. What does that do? Might have the makings of a side-scroller RPG here. It is the 4th game, so you think they would have refined it, so... maybe. Oh, you can't go that way. I'm a bit worried that there's a magic meter that I'm, like, going to run out of very quickly, I would think. I got a key. Gold! I found a magic restoring potion and a key. Up. Fall damage. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, the fall damage is a lot. There's scorpions again. Do I need to hit it? Maybe not. Crystal ball? Okay. I mean, this doesn't play badly, but there's a lot of systems here I can tell I don't understand, or they're gonna be a problem soon. The feeling is very strong that I don't know what I'm doing. And, like, this is a dead end for me, basically. If I had a character that can jump higher, it wouldn't be, maybe? Jesus killed that scorpion, not me. I can't even get back, though. Can I go to another character from here? I can't even move around in the inventory like I could before. Even though I have items in it. This is very much a game in which the manual is basically a requirement. I don't see how you could play this otherwise. Oh, there we go. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I couldn't grab it. Oh, there's an N. 10 gold pieces, please. I don't have them. Alright. I guess we can go up this ladder and see what's going on. I guess we're at the castle now. No, something else had fall damage too that we played on here. I don't remember what it was. It was a very forgettable game, I'm pretty sure. I don't understand the difference between the red and the blue meter, to be honest. Oh, it's like, okay, the red is like the tens place, basically. And the blue is the ones place. Oh, wait, am I back to where I was? I simultaneously want to see a little bit more, but I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't know. It's cool because it's like a Famicom game on the NES, and it's a fourth game in a series that we're getting the first one of. And this is our Adventurers Guild or something. We get a bunch of characters. They all... Oh, wow, she can jump really high. Alright, that's enough of that. It's interesting. I don't know if I'm totally sold on it, though. You know? Don't know about that. Next up, we have a game from Taito, probably an arcade port. Operation Wolf. Let's see. Operation Wolf. Damn it. Press the start button or pull the trigger. It might be a light game. It's a light game gun. Hold on. It's a light game gun. Operation initiated. Rescue the prisoners. Alright. Communication sitter, cut off the enemy. Communications. Don't let them call for help. Begin round with 7 magazines and 5 grenades. Good luck. No music? No music, huh? Compare this to Freedom Force. This is fucking garbage. Fucking seizure-inducing garbage. Yeah, fuck this. Alright, that sucks. Next. Konami game. Here we go. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Also known as Mad City in Japan. Sounds like this might be a game that might be quite different between the versions. Let's see. Adventures of Bayou Billy. Looking very Bayou Billy. Wait, I see a light gun cursor. Is this the light gun game? It's Konami, though.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Okay. Billy. I'm taking Annabelle away. This stage, use the controller. Oh, it's a dual... And it's a dual controller and light gun game, huh? Alright, we gotta beat him up. Double Dragon style. But there's no combo system, so it sucks. Okay. That guy took a lot of hits. I'm fighting Bimmy and Jimmy. Dude, this has got to be a completely different game in Japan. There's no way. There's no way with that. It's called Mad City in Japan. This isn't a city at all. So it's got to be completely different in the Japanese version, right? I mean, I don't know what they want me to do exactly. I don't have a combo system. I have single hits I can do against these guys, and it's a 3 against 1. One of them happened to drop health that time. I gotta see what the light gun shit is about. Okay, I can't jump. I don't have a jump. Are gators gonna come after me? Damn right they are. Why can't I get on land? I can't get on land. There's no jump. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like that gumshoe game for a second. I had to shoot him. I don't have kicking. Sometimes kicking raises you up. That doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. Fuck that. Give me that rock, please. I cannot pick up rock. Thanks for leaving it on the screen. Give me that stick, please. I picked up the stick, at least. This has got to be the worst beat 'em up I've ever played. No, I take that back. There was that Renegade game. It was pretty awful, too. But that was, like, before Double Dragon. It had that excuse. The weapon's a trap. For some reason, kick stun better. We just don't want the enemies to have it. Yeah, you're better off just kicking them. Why is the kick everything in this game? Look at this swarmy bastard. Give me that knife. Whoops. I gotta know what this game looks like in the Japanese version. There's no way it's the same game. There's just no way. Do they want me to fight the gators? I don't think I can. I guess I can. But only after being hit. I have to be on the same plane as them. They come out fast. Please, just let me move on. Come on out, you fucking bastards. Wait, did they even hurt me? Wait, the gators don't damage me? Why is that? What player would not expect the gators to hurt you? Oh, there they go. It knocked me on land. Maybe I needed to get knocked on land on purpose? Are we starting all the way over? Alright, let's look at what the Japanese version of this it looks like. Mad City. Completely different name. Sounds like a completely different game, to be honest. Excuse me? Huh? I can tell it's the same game because it's got the same HUD. But no, you really do start fighting in a bayou. But the enemies take a lot less damage. Like, they sponge up a lot less damage. I don't know what to make of that. Next game is called Airwolf. Beam Software, published by Acclaim. Alright, let's see it. I hate to call you back to active duty, but we are in desperate trouble. Mission 1. 3 lives. This job is right up your alley, Hawk. You know the routine. These people are relying on you, son. Don't let them down. Oh no, is this a helicopter game? Oh, it's a first-person helicopter game? Okay. Sure is a lot of enemies. Can I please get this guy up here? No? Alright. I'm like not even moving from my spot. I'm rotating in a circle, fighting off endless enemies. I'm good. Oh man, we are really, really getting into some slop in today's session. This next game should be better though. California games. This one should be good. Made by Rare, published by Milton Bradley. Practice 1 event. Show me skating. They meant rollerblading. Yeah. Get real, man. Oh no, a crack! I guess California Games is not what I remembered it being. Pressing any button results in losing. It's crazy. If I press anything, I'm gonna lose. Give me another one. Give me one that feels like something I can play. This is Hacky Sack. Really? That's how you're moving? What the fucking... It looks like he's wearing a fucking fanny pack. This is just another one of those games where you have no sense of any control whatsoever. I'm trying to find one game that feels like I'm in control of. Fuck California Games. It's not what I remembered. It fucking sucks. Desert Commander is our next game. Chemco. Okay. Don't know anything about them. Desert Commander. Why is the subtitle in Japanese have Kitsune in it? What? All right. Desert Commander. Yeah, we're getting into the, like I said, next generation consoles are out, so now this is the cheap thing to develop for relative to the general game development economy. So now we're getting the real slop shit coming in. All right. Chemco. Desert Commander. Looks worse than Jackal. Off the top of my head. Versus Com. Oh, is this a tactics game? Oh, this is a tactics game. Okay. Where's the enemy? I can change the BGM on my... whenever I feel like it. Okay. Enemies are way up there. Okay. Is there a fast way to get into the conflict here? Cool. Is that a man with a dragon behind him? What the hell is he doing? Headquarters. Okay. Fighter. They can't move much better than people. Bomber. How do I end my turn? Press start. This is gonna take forever to actually see it in action. It could be really cool, but again, it doesn't... Is there no way to end my turn early? So I can get the enemy to get closer? Because they're on the ass end other side of the map. I mean, yeah, I guess that'd be my first thought of where it's like an African campaign. I want to see what combat looks like. I want to see how the enemy reacts to stuff. I want to see the actual gameplay here. I don't want to spend 20 minutes going through menus. Come on. Alright, Oasis. Alright, what's the enemy gonna do? Wow, they can sure move a lot fucking farther. That's a bit weird, huh? I don't think I'm gonna be able to rate this game properly because I don't have the time to give it to see what it's really like. Sure seems like there's some cool stuff going on here. It's just too slow for like an audience thing here. Also, were they not where I thought they were? No, here they are. Do you have to move everything to get to the enemy turn? Damn. We don't have time to do this. We don't have time to do this. It seems kind of neat. I don't know. Guerrilla War is the next game. Hail the heroes of the revolution. Okay. The country is struggling against the cruel domination of the king. Their leader and his comrades attempt to seek relief. Wait, is this about the October Revolution? What? They just use a Stalin-like person for this island nation. Okay. Ikari Warriors type. Okay. I keep saying that, but I should be saying it's a commando type. It's better than Ikari Warriors. Right off the bat. It actually runs. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. It's fast. Ikari Warriors is not fast. What's my life counter? Die very quick. Okay, this is very similar to another game where we can get in a tank. What was that game? I can't remember the name of it now. From like last session. This game is actually pretty fun. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say that. The thing that's gonna drag it down is when I get a game over in like 5 seconds. And it's like, oh wow, this game needed to give you a bunch of lives. To make up for its speed. How those guys run pogo sticks per second. I don't even see a life meter. I don't see a life counter anywhere, which is a very strange decision to make unless lives don't matter. Farm. Yeah, that's how I felt like it was gonna go. But I can just keep going? Okay. Do I have money? If I've got unlimited continues, this game's good. Like, if I can just throw myself at this game and have fun with it. Because look how quickly I'm dying now. In the middle of all this. I kind of want to test if it keeps giving me continues or not. The sprite flashing limit, I think there's a way for me to turn that off, but I don't know if I should. Hold on. Let's just see what this looks like with the sprite scanline limit off, just to see. It's not a completely accurate representation of the game because, you know, the NES can't do this, but it sure does make it easier on the eyes, doesn't it? Oh, that's an enemy? I can do both at the same time. Oh wow, you can turbo button this game too. I'm not gonna lie, I like this game. I think this game is pretty good. Alright, this will be a third continual, I get it? I think I just get to play endlessly, which honestly, fuck yeah, right? Honestly, that's pretty fucking cool if that's the case. There's no continue counter that I can see. Then again, there wasn't a life counter either. What was this game? Guerrilla War. You have landed successfully on the island. Fight to take over the capital. And this was SNK. Hey, SNK, you made a good game. I dig this. I do want to play until I want to die one more time, because I feel like 3 continues would be the average. I want to see if I can keep continuing. You know what? I almost get like a Metal Slug feeling from this game, even though it's a different kind of perspective. Alright. Can I keep going? Okay, this game fucking rocks. This game is awesome. Guerrilla War. Guerrilla Games. Next we got Hoops. Hoops. Let's see what Hoops is about. I'm just gonna keep that on, just for nice looking sake. Hoops. Jaleco. So these are gonna be actually fully proportioned rotoscope looking sprites. Yeah. Look at that. Look at those Japanese basketball players popping bubble gum. You can just watch the CPU. That's fun. I'm gonna be Mr. Doc. So this is another Jaleco sports game where it's gonna look really nice, but it might not play perfect. That's what I'm saying. Being able to play continuously is... Dude, look at that crazy-ass arrow. That's moving way too fast. Pretty face goes first. One-on-one, huh? Traveling? I have to keep that in mind? Okay. Every time I try to shoot, it says I'm traveling. This game cares more about fouls than actual fucking gameplay. What is going on? Why does it do that every time I try to shoot? I don't know shit about basketball. I want to see if we can get multiple... Is this only one-on-one basketball? Here we go, 2-on-2. W out? I don't know what that means. Western, sure. Oh, okay, so these are... Okay. I do understand a little bit better, actually. I didn't notice the other game was around the world. It's that kind of... It's... Okay, we're playing that kind of schoolyard basketball game. Got it. I think like most Jaleco sports games, this is just completely average. Next we have Highlight by T&E Soft. Highlight. It certainly sounds familiar. Did we already play this? I guess not. No, we definitely didn't play this. Oh, no. He blasted that lady into free fairies. Oh, yeah, this is one of those games. This is like a PC 88-ass game. Look at this border. This is a Japanese home computer game, is what this is. That kind of border... You see that kind of border? That's exactly what it is. You know it instantly. It's like a PC 88 or early PC 98 game, but probably PC 88. Can I fight? Okay, it's Ease style. Run into them. Or not. Or not. Again, a manual. You know what you're doing better with a manual. I think it might be an Ease run into them style damage game, but I could be wrong. Is the slime's life going down? It's flashing like it's going down. Oh, I have to be running into them and then press a button. Got it. Got it. Okay, I understand. So it is kind of like Ease, but a little different. Very easy to die. You kind of just gotta level up enough to get past the threshold of dying to the easiest things. That's what it feels like. So you don't... I guess when I see the red flash, I need to be in defend mode to not take the damage. So I press up to it, then I hold the button to be in attack mode, but if they attack while I'm in that mode, I take damage. It's a way to do it. Looks like that devil... There's a devil up there I probably don't want to fight. Ooh. Is there a place to heal? But yes, I get the very distinct feeling this is a Japanese home computer game that's been ported. Feels almost inescapable. That feeling. There's a hole in the wall. No, that's a... Oh, it's dark. Goal dam. Game over. Okay. Seems okay. Definitely a game you could play for a longer period of time, right? I feel that. On the flip side, same month of release, you could buy Mega Man 2. Yeah, you could just play Mega Man 2. Where are you, Mega Man? Iconic opening scene for the NES. So, I'm gonna guess that this is where Capcom really starts to kick some fucking ass on this console, then. Because I think at this point, let's see. I can literally see down the list and see Strider's next. Yes, this is where Capcom actually starts to make good games on the NES. Mega Man 1 I like, but it has problems. But then there's this. Come on, that's like one of the best openings you have on this console. Alright. Metal Man! Okay, how hard? Do these things kill or damage? Don't get hit by them, don't have to worry about it, huh? Yeah, okay, at least it's just damage. Dun-dun-dun. Can I get some HP back, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot these things are annoying after the fact. Sure, you can get some health, but they're also likely to get just as damaged. God, I love Mega Man. Ugh. Oh, these dudes are fucked. Okay. Yeah, this one here. Oh, I got over it. That's right. Don't forget. Oh my god. I'm actually kind of kicking some ass. Oh, this is a lot at once, though. These guys deflect except for that one spot. Okay. Another E-tank in this level, huh? I'm not gonna be able to get that. Not without the right stuff. Oh, you've never played Mega Man? One of the best series there is. My first PlayStation game was Mega Man X4, which happens to be actually just straight up the best Mega Man X game. Alright. Alright. So, he's not an easy first boss, but he is the best first boss. Because his weapon is the best weapon in the game, you can use it as instead of the Buster. It's one of the like the traits that are kind of interesting about this game is that there's a boss weapon that's just universally good compared to other ones where that's not usually the case. So now that we have the Metal Blade, it's gonna replace our main Buster for the rest of the game. It also has like damn near unlimited ammo. And I think there's multiple bosses that are weak to it. Not that we're playing all the way through this. I mean, you can beat a Mega Man game in an hour. I could do it, but... so I think I can go to Bubble Man or Wood Man next. Let's do Bubble Man. I don't exactly remember the weapon order for these guys. I think that Metal... Look at that water effect. Okay. So now, we go over and we use this, and you can shoot in 8 directions, and look at the ammo. Look how many shots it takes to take 1 pip from the ammo. And it is just straight stronger. And enemies drop, ammo refillers all the time. Like that, right there's one. It was good for the PlayStation, too. And the Game Boy Advance era. It didn't have a bad period. There's one bad PS2 game. That's pretty much it. They just stopped making them. There was like one bad game. Mega Man X5 isn't very fun in retrospect to me, but a lot of people love that game. Mega Man X7's the only one that's actually bad. They don't sell that, they just don't sell amazingly. There were the Mega Man Battle Network games were crazy sellers on the Game Boy Advance, as was the Mega Man Zero games. They didn't. What really fucked it over was when they re-released Mega Man. Is when they made Mega Man 9 and 10, and they decided they had to be NES retro games instead of like something new and evolving. And it just like cursed the series for then on to never do anything new ever again. Even Mega Man 10 or Mega Man 11, when it came out like 6 or 7 years ago, it was the safest fucking game ever. Like, I'm not the biggest classic Mega Man fan, but the X and Zero games were excellent in every way. And I didn't get to play Mega Man Legends, but people really like those games. It's like the only ones I haven't really played. Even the DS games, which were Metroidvanias, were pretty fun. But again, another series that just got cut off in the middle of its story. Capcom had a very, very, very bad period in the 2010s. Like, this is like making Marvel Infinite and shit like that level decision making at Capcom. They recovered much better in the later 2010s and now the 2020s. But there was a period where Capcom could do almost nothing right. Street Fighter V. Yeah. Capcom ruled the 90s and early 2000s, and then really just flubbed it. Alright, is this a weakness? It very much is a weakness, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the metal blade's crazy. Alright, that's enough of Mega Man. Let's do... what time are we at? 3? Okay. Let's do... Yeah, oh, Resident Evil 6. Yeah, Resident Evil 6, also in that same era. Let's do one more. That'll put me at 190, a nice round number. The next game is Monster Party. That'll be our next one, Monster Party. And then we'll do some rating here on what we played today. Monster Party. Not gonna be as good as Mega Man 2. Feed me, Seymour! Actually, this looks kind of cute. I don't know if it's good or not. Mark was walking home from a ball game to border his skulls. He looked up and saw a bright star. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist, so he didn't notice that the star fell. It landed right in front of him. It wasn't a star, but a monster, Mark quickly asked. Who are you? What's the name? Is this got a different Japanese name? It does not. Who are you? I'm Bert, the Tengu. What's up? I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out. The art design difference between the character and the monster is crazy. Come and help me. I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters. Don't worry, with your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily. Yeah, just have Ness and this bird monster fight. This isn't a weapon, it's a bat. Bat, batter, anything is okay. Anywho, let's go. Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. What's your name? Mark. Mark, my planet is dangerous, so we must act together. How? Like this! Oh, he's gonna transform, and then they fuse together. This is how Mark's adventure began. Look at all that goopy blood. Okay, we got the Mario HUD going on. Look at this, look at this fucking... I can crawl like a worm. Look at this, mob 100% fucking... Dude, alright. Okay, this game is gonna be a weird one, isn't it? Oh, I deflected that. Hello, baby! So it really is, little Shop of Horrors enemy. Do I have to jump up and whack him? Gotta get really close. Like, really close. Close enough to get hurt constantly. Oh, am I hitting these back? I'm batting stuff back, I see. I fought? Well, now that I'm trying to, I can't seem to pull it off. There's like a delay to the jump. I'm feeling now. Oh, it doesn't even matter what angle it is. Okay, it does matter what angle it is. Wow, this is extreme, way harder than it should be. Way harder than it should be. What do I get? A mystery mark. I wasn't expecting a game like this. This is kind of interesting. But I'm almost dead now. I don't even know what I got for it. No clue what I got for all that trouble. Could really use some life, though. Empty. Wait, why does the music sound like it's not? It's like, is it an invisible enemy? Guess not. This game is actually cool. I'm actually interested in this game. Let's see where it goes a little bit. It's just weird enough. Hey, that's a big glowing head. God damn it. The world is kind of cool looking. Their use of color is nice. The batting mechanic's fun. If a little clunky. Sorry, I'm dead. Weird. Weird. Oh, look at the cactus. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Now I'm in the demon world, huh? Cool. This game's actually really fucking cool. I changed my mind. This is like a Goonies 2 situation where I would kind of want to sit and play this. Look at this shit. What an interesting game. Okay. Please don't pick on me. Well then don't fight me, bitch! I'm gonna die here. I've never turned into the bird. What if I don't go in these rooms and just push ahead a little bit? Let's see what happens. Hey, there we go! How long do I stay in this form? Can I fly? I can fly. Cool. I don't see a meter. Maybe it's timed? Maybe I stay like this. Maybe I just didn't get lucky last time. I didn't get the pill. Oh, it does wear off. Probably should have fought a boss while I was in this state. Damn. I do love how the stage has like a second layer behind it. That's so cool. The music changes, there's fucking blood everywhere. Look at that thing. Look at that crazy looking thing. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna see what happens, what the next round looks like. I might need a key though. Might be a case where I need to go into those rooms to get a key. Empty. Oh, it's a platform, not a... Oh, those hands grab you. Oh, did that move in the background? Or I just see that. Okay, this looks like looks like I need a key to go through this door. So I guess maybe the pumpkin might drop that. We'll have to go back to... I wonder if stuff earlier in the level is supposed to be easier. I think your range is definitely your biggest weakness. Like, you can't really hit enemies without getting hurt. I don't have a lot of options for fighting this guy in a safe range. It's still cool though. Definitely a game I'd probably look in to see where it goes. Cool. Alright, that is Monster Party, and I think that's gonna be our last game for today. So let's do a little review and put some ratings in. Got through a bunch of games today, actually. Let me switch my screen. Ah, there we are. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Bomberman. Bomberman It's not really that great. It's just average, I'd say. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. It didn't even feel like an educational game. Star Soldier. This was a very, very mid shooter. Tecmo Baseball. Controlled, not that great. Pebble Beach is just lazy. Friday the 13th. I wasn't feeling it. It felt weird. Gearus. This game was fucking cool and impressed me. That's a 5. Cubert. I'm not a fan of Cubert. Tecmo Bowl. This game was really good. That's a 4. Track and Field 2. Average. 3. Ultimate Exodus. Felt like it could have been something, but I don't know. RPG wise, we're not really hitting really good RPGs yet, at least in North American release, right? I'm just gonna give it a 3. WrestleMania, again, another wrestling game that feels like shit doesn't control. 1. Dance Aerobics, couldn't play it, so it has to be a 1. John Elway's Quarterback, a straight up worse football game, 2. Like, they released like 1 month after Tecmo Bowl. Kung Fu Heroes, just a very generic game. Marble Madness, it's alright. I don't think it controls well on the NES, 2. Ninja Gaiden, this is a 5. That game fucking rocks. World Games, worse than the Olympic stuff. Adventures of Lolo, I'll give that just an average score. I don't think it's particular. It like had some good production values, but I don't think it was particularly amazing. Amagun, this fucking chud ass game gets a 2. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, shit, gets a 1. Fist of the North Star. I mean, I'm surprised it exists in North America more than anything, but I don't think it was particularly good. I'll give it a 2. The Guardian Legend. Was this the compile shooter? This was all right. I'm gonna give it a 4. I kind of liked it a bit. Mappy Land. This game is nothing. It's a 2. Mystery Quest. Fuck. Which one was Mappy Land and which one was Mystery? Whatever. They go. Both get it 2. Predator. A 1. That game sucked. Taboo, not even really a game. It's just a one-time use tarot card thing. Legacy of Wizard, Dragon Slayer 4. This was interesting. I'll give it a 3. It wasn't like particularly great, but like if I had the manual, I bet it'd be good. I could have some fun with it. Operation Wolf. This was the helicopter game, right? 1. Adventures of Bayou Billy. No, that game fucking sucked. 1. Airwolf. No, that was the helicopter game. What was Operation Wolf? If I can't remember, it can't be higher than a 3. Bayou Billy's a 1. Airwolf is a 1. California Games, a 2. Desert Commander, I can't appraise it correctly because of the type of game it is. I'm gonna give it a 3. Guerrilla War? Oh, this game was cool. 4 or 5? I'm gonna give it a 4. Hoops. 2. Highlight. Same. It's in that weird RPG era. I'm just gonna give it a 3. Mega Man 2, that's a straight up 5. That's an easy 5. Monster Party, I'm gonna give a 4. I like that as well. So let me see here if I'm satisfied with these scores. You know what? I'm gonna raise Lolo up. Where's Lolo? It's more that like I don't have time to play a puzzle game that much, and I think that affected it a little bit. Let's see. But I was enjoying the way it looked. Where's Lolo? I'll give that a 4. I'll raise that up. Yeah. Now I feel pretty good about it. Yeah. Awesome. So, where are we going to be in the next session? Let me take a look here. Well, first game, we're still going to be in 1989 for a bit. We actually got through a lot of games in today's session. We got through 37 games. Not bad. So some of the stuff we'll see in the next session, Nobunaga's Ambition. That's going to be a strategy game. It's going to be hard to rate. Super Dodgeball, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, not the beat 'em up, but like the one where you have 4 lives total with the underwater level. Strider, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest. We'll be seeing that next episode. Yeah, Dragon Warrior came out in 1986, so anything after that point is being influenced by it for sure. In Japan. What else do we got? Back to the Future game. I don't remember that. Fester's Quest by Sunsoft. That's just Blaster Master with a skin, but bad. DuckTales. We might get to DuckTales. It's gonna be a rough. Let me just put it this way. Besides Dragon Warrior, it's gonna be a rough session. So, and even Dragon Warrior's NES, Dragon Warrior 1. So, you know. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next episode, and I hope you have a good evening.